left Sydney, and we're headed towards the Bay of Fundy National Park.
We're about to go south.
Which really kind of feel like the tide's going to be in when we get there, so we won't be able to tell anything. And since we're not staying there, we won't get to see the in and tide in and tide out kind of thing, but that's all right. So one thing about these Canadian highways is, I guess because of like the freeze thaw and then the big trucks that drive over it, it leaves these grooves in the road. I didn't get sick on the ferry, like seasick, but I might get seasick on this highway because of the groove. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. You can't even see it. Like, you don't even know it's there until you change lanes, and then it's like, whoa. I feel like I'm on a boat. Yeah, see, this is a little lake that dumps into the big lake. Whee! So when we came up, we were over there on the other side of the trees, on the other side of the lake. And that's when we were driving along over there. And we went to Alexander Graham Bell's house. Alexander Graham Bell? Yes. Yeah. But now, going home, we're on this side of the lake. On this road, which is a little, it's all right. It's been mostly all right. It's kind of rough now. Here's the Grand Narrows. We were on Christmas Island. I didn't see a single Christmas tree. This place is pretty amazing.
We went across the big bridge.
Yeah.
Bear Street.
This is the Barra Strait Bridge. Oh, look, it's one of those like turning bridges there. Train bridge.
Not as rough as the Mississippi River Bridge.
No.
Big bird nest.
Just look at churchyard. In the really nice old motel at the Canso Causeway. I sure hope we're going the right way, Siri.
It's not Siri, it's
Or whatever
Samantha.
Google Maps. Lady is called. Here we go. Back to the North American mainland. It's rough out there today. Holy macaronis. in Moncton, Canada, hipster capital of the state. Real nice. I really wouldn't mind exploring Moncton some more. You see the tide is out, and that's why you see those bright red banks. We made it to Fundy National Park. I remember one day Professor Walls was talking about the tides here. So we came here. And Finn has a stuffy fox named Fundy. So we're here. I don't know. Alma looks pretty awesome though. Pretty touristy, but pretty awesome at the same time.
Oh, I forgot to bring Fundy.
So the visitor centers don't really do a whole lot for me. There's not a lot of information in them. You get a little mappy thing, but again, it's not very informative. Not like ours in the States, right? Not saying they're not nice and they're not doing a good job. But a little more, please.
Oh, and then we'll be done.
Fundy.
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 You gonna set them on the sign?
It's the Bay of Fundy. The tide is in. There's this crazy layer of fog out there right now.
I can't see. Hello.
You see the fog sweeping across the... So the Bay of Fundy is the highest tide in the world. Something like 60 feet or more between high tide and low tide. I really can't tell now because the tide is in, but it goes out, it goes out. Yeah. See the fog?
Oh, I know.
What I like about this is it's completely accessible. You have this crushed gravel trail, which makes it really easy to roll a wheelchair on. The sign is in English, it's in French, and it's in Mi'kmaq. And you can read it in Braille, and it also...
Welalio, Amuchpa Mallugudig, Ujit Maliap Dimeno, Nibich Goel, Bizut.
plays.
Welalio Dandel
Mi'kmaq, English,
Bandada
and
Kamala
Francais.
Monino, Gaspimi Dyke, Outdi Jikdu, Bimwe
Fantastic.
Yumo, Dandelim,
Which the states would do that.
Nibich Goel.
This is like cattle farmed by glacier. The glacier melted, left a little bit behind, and it got buried over, and then it warmed, and then the glacier melted underground, which caused the ground to sink and form a pond. I did not realize we were on the Trans-Canada Trail.
Swim. How?
Ferny Forest. A forest of ferns.
There is something in the water.
It's not a wombat. Wombats don't live in Canada. It's mooing. The show. Go ahead. Do it. Somebody get the hook. I don't know what that is, but that is one big poof ball.
That's a dandelion.
It's not a dandelion.
It's two.
It's not.
It's two.
It's not.
It's two.
It's not.
It's two. Daddy, it's goat beard.
Basketball players are crossing the street. Watch out.
Guess what?
Oh, boo!
Well, maybe
Look
it
at
is on
that.
the inside.
Well, maybe it
You
is
just have to
open.
go like in the mall.
Tim Hortons next to a Toys R Us?
Yeah.
What?
Mom.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know what the heck an M&M is, but if you go there before July 2nd, you can get 16 fully cooked tasty burgers for $19.99.
It's because it's Canada Day.
Holy moly.
It's the
Could I eat 16 fully cooked tasty burgers in one sitting? I don't think so. So we decided to make a stop in St. John, New Brunswick for the night. And Finn and I are out exploring the cemetery.
It is
The
very.
sun's setting,
Look,
and we're
look.
in the cemetery. I'll have to post a couple of the pictures we took while we were here.
It is very. So many.
We're trying to do things
There's
before
so-
the sun sets, so we've been like running through the cemetery.
Because we do not want to get locked in here.
And it's a lot bigger than we thought it was.
He got locked in a Hollywood cemetery. And I do not want to get
I did.
lost.
That was a long time ago. And we just climbed over the gate and got some guy.
Was
And he
the
opened the
gate
gate for us.
spiky? Was the gate spiky?
I don't think so. I
'Cause if
don't
it
remember.
was-
It was a long time ago.
If it was spiky, then
The dead ride dirt bikes.
I need to do my jump of the day before the day's over.
Good morning. We are leaving St. John, New Brunswick this morning, headed back across the border in about an hour and a half.
And then we're going to our hotel.
We're going to end up somewhere between here and Scranton, Pennsylvania.
And
Hopefully we get to Scranton in enough time to tour Dunder Mifflin.
then,
That's our plan.
and then,
I don't know what then.
the hotel.
And then a hotel. Hampton Inn. There's a lot of bad reviews on the internet about it. It's pretty all right. We stayed on the parking lot side, which gives you a great view of St. John. However, it's really bright. All the lights in the parking lot and the strip malls and stuff like that are just. It seems like I don't know. They need thicker curtains or something in there, shades. Anyway, we're on our way. This is our beautiful view today. It's fog. A lot of it. Fog. Fog. Construction. Fog. Fog. USA.
Maybe I can actually hear.
That was easy. Getting back in the US, I think, was even easier than getting into Canada. That guy was just like, phew. I mean, even the Canadian thing wasn't that hard, but he asked us less questions than the Canadian guy did. Oh well, whatever. Back in the USA.
Yippee, I can turn off death memory.
Now our phones will work correctly. There's downtown Bangor, Maine. So I love it there. I mean, the Paul McCartney statue. Paul Bunyan statue is like right over there. You know what I don't like about Maine? No Tim Hortons. We're back to Dunks. Dunks. This is my Tim Hortons already. Portland, Maine. Have not been to Portland, Maine. We went to Augusta, not Portland. It's raining. There's traffic. Leaving Maine, headed into New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Here it is, state line, right in the middle of the bridge. Boom. Welcome to New Hampshire.
Does that mean that Maine only has to fix that half of the bridge?
Yep, Maine only has to fix half of the bridge. Wow. Thanks for putting up the wall to block the incredible view of whatever it is down there.
We'll be in Massachusetts in 15 minutes.
And coming up next, New Hampshire's only liquor store. Right here along Interstate 95. There's only one exit. If you miss it, no liquor for you. Your time in New Hampshire will be dry. This is definitely one of the things I miss about Nova Scotia. Not this many cars. The highway is not this big. In fact, there's no highway at all. It's just a road. There's no tolls.
That's true.
Did I say Nova Scotia or Newfoundland?
You said Nova Scotia.
Oh, Newfoundland. There it is. The sign for the New Hampshire liquor store and lottery tickets. 1/2 mile. Only place you can get liquor, and it's the only place you can get lottery tickets. And we're headed directly for it. Next right, there it is. Right there. The only place in New Hampshire where you can get liquor and lottery tickets.
What about that one that's on the other side of the road?
Not true. This is part of them. They have a secret underground tunnel that runs across the street. Welcome to Massachusetts. Looks kind of like New Hampshire. Stop for lunch at Emmett's favorite place in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Well, scratch that Cracker Barrel. Their systems are down or something, and they can't take credit cards, and they can't take gift cards, and they can't take anything. So we're back. Next, we found another one. And this one works. So, welcome to Connecticut.
Welcome to Connecticut.
says, welcome to Hartford. Tunnel. Why are we braking? That's a solid white line. Don't break the law. I have you on camera.
They don't care.
Ooh. Welcome to New York. This time she didn't say it. Stormy skies ahead. Oh boy. Looks like we might be in for it. There's an accident ahead too, and it just added a bunch of time to our estimated time. So I don't think we're going to make our Dunder Mifflin tour today.
Not today.
Oh wow, this is terrifying. I know. Look at the Hudson, y'all. It's pretty awesome. The bridge is terrifying. Look down there, Sleepy Hollow. And that nice big bridge they just built to Mario Cuomo. Not this thin thing. Oh my gosh, is that Black Monster coming down the river? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Ulster County, isn't that in Ireland?
Welcome to Pennsylvania.
Thank you. Not New York. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Made it to Scranton. Dunder Mifflin was closed though, so we missed our tour. Shoot. I have not been to Scranton since July 21st, 1999. The reason I know it was July 21st, 1999, because on July 22nd, we drove the remaining 2.5 to 3 hours north to Rome, New York, to Woodstock 99. We stayed here July 21st. Left work, met up with people I was going with, and then we jumped in the car and drove to Scranton. I thought we would stop in like Harrisburg or something like that, you know, halfway. But nope, we just kept on driving, and we didn't get to Scranton until like midnight, 1 o'clock. Might have been late. Who even knows? It might have been even later than that. We rented a hotel room at the Holiday Inn, which still is over there and across, I don't know, some interstates. It's still a Holiday Inn. It's kind of crazy, right? 26 years later, it's still a Holiday Inn. Doesn't look like it's as in good shape as it was then, but it's still there. Yeah, I have not been here 26 years. Wow, getting old. Anyway, that's going to do it for the day. It's been a long day. We started the day in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, and here we are 14 hours later, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away from home. Whew, what an adventure. You know, I was just thinking, it seems so long ago that we stopped in some small town in Maryland to get out of traffic on 95 and get some lunch. Oh my gosh, that seems like a lifetime ago. And now we're almost home. Didn't do everything I wanted to do on my list, but that's okay. Because we can always do it some other day, right? It's because it's our last day on the road. I just thought I'd show you what I have to do every single day. Well, just about every single day. Every single day we're in a hotel. Because, you know, hotels aren't safe. You can't trust anybody around here. So this is what I have to do every single day. First, let's get the wheelchair bag out and unlock the rack. Bag is all straps to that. Put the brakes on, or else it'll roll. You have to lift the whole thing up. Put it in the back. Here's my phone. Now that's in the bag. So now that we've got this on, boom, lock that in. Oops. Didn't make sure the tires are in the groove. Should be. It's one. It's two. One to go. And done. I mean, packed car. That's a whole nother thing. Give it a good shake. Make sure it's in. Sneak peek into what we do. This was a iPad mount for Finn's seat, but somehow he managed to lose the fastener and it fell off. And now it doesn't like stay shut, which means it can't hold the iPad where we need it to hold the iPad. So we'll just cram that in there. This suitcase is full of dirty clothes. That's dirty clothes for 3 people for however long we've been gone. I don't even know anymore. And all our sling bags, which can't be put in place until all of our luggage is, which I'm about to go do now. So now we load luggage for 5 people. And this Hampton Inn in Scranton can use some new luggage carts. Or just be gentle with the luggage carts when you use them. Like return them to the front of the building. Like, don't leave them sitting outside in the snow and rain and yuck. You know, all the things. And done. Now it all has to go in the car. So I think I found the best way to load this thing yesterday. we'll be home today. Ooh. Wait, how many suitcases of dirty clothes do you need? That one's full. This one's pretty much all dirty clothes. Maybe like a third. They're all in bags. It's maybe like a third clean clothes, but it doesn't matter. We're not gonna wear them. Just gonna take them home and throw them in the wash with all the dirty clothes. And that's it. Ta-da! Not great. Not great at all. If we had less stuff, that's why we pack light all the time. Continental breakfast is bagel with an omelet, potatoes, hot sauce, package of salt. We have 300 miles to go. It's 7:48, and all of that 300 is going to be on Interstate 81.
Into my existence.
Terrible. Picked up a hitchhiker. See that spider? He's, I don't know how he's made it this far, but we'll see if he makes it all the way home. Oh, God. Well, he's gone. Took off. So I guess around 50 miles per hour is about the speed at which spider webs break. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Getting closer to home. Just filled up the tank for the last time in Pennsylvania. South of Scranton, almost to Chambersburg or Shippensburg. Pine Grove Furnace is about 10 miles to our left. So I don't know exactly where we are, but I know Pine Grove Furnace, where the AT Museum, where the half-gallon challenge is that way. Let's go do a half-gallon challenge while we're here. Why not?
No.
Who wants to eat a half-gallon ice cream?
Oh, me? I love ice cream.
Oh, can you eat a whole half-gallon?
Yes.
You think you can eat a half-gallon, Emmett?
Yes. I can probably eat it in 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yes.
I don't know.
Can we do it?
Let's go do it.
Yeah, let's do it after Molly gets back in the car, right?
All right, you have to tell her you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell.
What do you think she's going to say?
Yeah, you can do it.
Look at that. Buc-ee's just opened yesterday, and there's signs all through Pennsylvania. That's the second one we've seen. The first one we saw up just outside of Scranton. Buc-ee's, man. Taking over the world.
Welcome to Maryland.
Welcome to Maryland.
Welcome to West Virginia.
Welcome to West Virginia. There we go. Not New York, though. There's the third Buc-ee's sign. Yes, it's real. Buc-ee's. 109 miles.
Look, what are you doing?
Inwood, West Virginia has a Tudor's Biscuit World. Expect after the Newfoundland videos, there will be an adventure to Inwood, West Virginia to go to Tudor's Biscuit World. Guaranteed. You have not eaten, so you have had a thundering herd at Tudor's Biscuit World. Not lived. Wasn't expecting it. Welcome to Virginia. We're in Virginia. I missed the welcome sign.
The
81 and Mousy. We're almost there. It's a different kind of pretty. A different kind of pretty. I did run into a guy at a gas station in Newfoundland, and he had to come down to Statesville, and he came down 81, and he had, oh, it's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful country. Almost home. 2 miles to go. So I think that's going to do it for the day. That's our whole drive home from Sydney, Nova Scotia to home. One thing I wanted to say was I posted this picture of one of the tombstones in the cemetery, and it's really fascinating. One of the things I used to study was material culture. Well, I still study material culture, but anyway, I spent a lot of time in school studying material culture. And this particular tombstone is a great example of material culture, right? So this stone is made from zinc. So it's like panels assembled, right? So and how they would do it is they would create a wax form in which they would pour plaster. And then once they poured the plaster in this, they had a wax mold, then the plaster cast. Then they would use the plaster cast and put that in sand, in which they would pour molten zinc and cast molten zinc. And then once they had the two halves of the statue made, they would pour more molten zinc in to bind the two together, or to, what do you call it, meld. After they put the two pieces together, they would sandblast the entire thing to give it that kind of stone texture. And then they would put a special lacquer on it, which would turn it bluish. And they called this white bronze. So this, using zinc and white bronze, pre-1879, the zinc monuments are smooth, have a smooth finish on them and more gray. After 1879 is when the white bronze kind of took off, and they end up with a rough and that blue color, right? So they only made them for 40 years. That was the height of their popularity. It was just 40 years, from 1874 to 1914. It kind of died out during the war because they needed zinc for other things, and they died out. But completely fascinating, right? You ever see a zinc stone, you know where it's from. You know it's 1874 or 1914. You can nail it, boom, right then and there. And you can even tie it to the company that made them. Anyway, it's fascinating, right? Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. Another one of the stones we saw was this one. This is Samuel Leonard Tilley, and he was one of the fathers of Canadian Confederation. Confederation united the early provinces, or I guess the colonies of Canada together. In 1870, whoa, there's a coincidence. 1867, so a little bit before the tombstone was made, right? But yeah, completely fascinating. What an incredible adventure this whole thing was. Do it again in a heartbeat. We're already even thinking about doing, like, headed back to Newfoundland to do St. John and the other half of St. John's. Is that one St. John's? I can never remember. Is that one St. John's? Whatever. The East Coast. And then the inland part. Taking that 16 hour ferry from Sydney to Argentia. Anyway, we're already thinking about doing it. Whoa, look out. 16 hours on a boat. Wow. Ooh, I don't know. But we're thinking about it. We'll give it some more thought. It's gonna be fun. And I really want to go back to the Bay of Fundy. We spent so little time there, but and I really want to go when it's low tide, so we can see the difference in the tide, or stay there, like plan a trip to Bay of Fundy, so we can actually see the tide change, and see the bottom of the ocean. That would be fascinating. But anyway, it was great. This whole thing was great. If you've never been to Canada, never been to, I mean, really, New Brunswick was amazing. Nova Scotia was amazing. And Newfoundland, just mind-blowing. It was a fantastic trip. Do it again in a heartbeat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe and all that other stuff. Tell your friends. Really appreciate it. Thanks again, and see ya!